Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's session of the Adventures of the Masquepade.
We're
Season
back!
3, Episode 13. After what?
Month and a half.
It's really been a month and a half. Fuck me.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be able to get to Garomi before the end of the year.
Season 5. That's what
No!
we're getting.
Let's get this ball rolling. I am your DM tonight, Kai the Cat.
She's scared.
We've already fucked up.
You didn't say the thing, so I was waiting for you to say the thing. But hello, I am Aaron. I'm playing Augusteen.
I'm DJ. I'm playing Hadriel.
I'm Raven. I'm playing Boon.
I'm Tork. I'm playing Toreen.
I'm Wolfie. I'm playing Boon.
I'm Zom playing Skylar, not Astrid.
We're gonna see if I remember that
Nailed that
again.
in my head.
We did it!
Through.
Oh my god, let's do a really quick recap because it's been so long. When we last left off, people were still in the library. People learned too many things. Somebody's remembering ball. Somebody remembered to call their family. Family got back to them. Didn't sound great. Then they went to the magic shop. Magic shop was weird. As always, murder knives. Somebody bought a lot of cow troughs that explode.
Yeah.
And there's always another way.
There is always another way as we, fucking zoom back to you guys headed towards, Sergey? Is that his name? Sergio? Sergey?
You didn't tell us the mayor's name.
I think I've said it like several times.
I don't remember it.
It wasn't in
Yeah,
the
it doesn't ring a bell.
Sergey. I'm gonna say Sergey. What the fuck?
Sir.
I thought that was my end for a moment. What the hell?
No.
The void's nice this time of year.
No.
Hey, listen, everybody. This is what Toreen's mind looks like.
No.
Whole lot of nothing.
You cannot be serious.
Is Adobe updating?
Is the visibility off?
How do I turn that on?
No.
No, visibility's on. You can see in the bottom right the eye icons.
You were able to see the map before, right?
Yeah.
Hang on.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, did Adobe do a thing? Is stupid?
Hang on. We're gonna, I can't show that. Definitely can't show that.
And we'll be right back.
Turning on scene change for now.
Holy shit. I'm freaking out! Hang on.
Freaking
Alright,
out,
Kai,
man.
We need to know something. Can you see?
Yes, I
The
can
map.
see this. Can you see this new image?
Fucking Adobe.
No.
No fucking way they did that.
No,
goddamn way.
No.
Are you telling me
on.
they did what I think they did?
Hang on. No, hang on.
No,
hang
we
on.
were able to,
Go
we
live.
Were able to see it before.
No. Streaming? Come on. Please don't do this to me.
Did they do to you?
Oh, okay!
There you go.
Okay.
It's just a matter of turning it on and off again.
Alright! Okay!
Man,
And
I thought
scene
Adobe
change.
just
Hi,
implemented an anti-streaming measure, and I was gonna be pissed.
I thought they did to Adobe what they had done to Spotify for a minute, where you can only show it for like 30 seconds and then it shuts it off.
Ew.
So I can't stream this
Spotify-
music to Discord anymore.
Yup.
I am
Spotify
too
doesn't allow that.
emotionally unstable for this. I am actually close to stop it. It's fine. Alright, let's go back live. We're good. Okay, sorry folks. We had a, what's it called? A technical scare.
malfunction.
I don't know what it is. I'm gonna... Okay!
Maybe we should invest in an actual
Good?
D&D thing.
That's fine. Just take a deep breath.
For
Yeah.
some reason my, the little loading icon thing with, like, the mask kept popping up behind the map. Like, the rest of the Adobe UI disappeared, and only the map was there.
We're okay. Everything's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move this. Can you all see these moving?
Yes.
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 Okay, these are all moving. I've completely lost my train of thought.
Is it moving very janky for anyone else, though?
It is moving very janky.
What do you mean, janky?
It's just a little stuttery. It's fine.
Yeah, a little stuttery.
How stuttery. You know what? It's fine. The visuals are fine. Everything's fine. So long as everyone can see the PNG tubers, we're fine. It's been a hot minute. Anyways.
Kai, it's funny because you'll start moving it, your mouse cursor will stay where it was, but the mask will be moving as if your cursor's on it. It's funny looking from our end.
That's okay, as long as it works.
We got this.
Uh-huh. We're gonna get through this. It might be time to fucking invest in a new program, Adobe, you fuck. Anyways, we all zoom back into the scene after you guys had a...
Uh-oh.
We were really gone. You asked a certain...
What was that?
Yeah, he cut out there for about 5 seconds.
What do you mean?
I was worried my internet went out.
You were like,
What?
okay, you were.
This is a beautiful
okay,
first
Kai.
session back, everybody. Welcome. I hope you had a wonderful break.
I'm right there with you, Copper. The studio is definitely poggers.
Here's a cookie, Kai. It's okay.
No, I want your fucking cookies. I would like for Adobe, that is a $60 program a month, to start working again, and for my internet, which is also $10, to stop having a heart. Help!
Oh no.
Someone get
Where
Kai
am I
out of
gonna
the
get
trap.
this
Get
shit?
Kai out of the internet bear trap.
Help!
As soon as she started complaining about the internet, it cut her off.
Literally.
No! Oh my goodness.
And I
Okay,
literally went, ha, fuck you.
I don't
Copper's
know.
on his way to bring you to better internet.
I fucking no, you're not. Don't you come. Oh my god.
I highly recommend a deco unit.
What?
What?
You never heard of a deco unit?
I live in the country, Zom.
Okay, so a deco unit is just like a Wi-Fi router, but it gives you faster speeds.
That
The
doesn't
fastest
sound real.
speed I can fucking afford
I'm
right.
on a deco unit, actually. We have
I-
3 in my house.
I've watched their speeds. DJ, it's a little stupid how fast their Wi-Fi goes.
I can download a 30 gig game in like 5 minutes.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Text that to me later.
Okay.
I need to focus. We've done nothing for 15 minutes. Okay. Anyways, you all zoom back in. You were all frozen in time very briefly as a seemingly a ball of flame, like a will-o'-the-wisp with a strange symbol in it, seemed to have stopped time. Asked you a lot of questions. You asked a lot of questions. It gave you answers, and then you zoom back in, and you have just like the epiphany moment. That is what you have, the epiphany moment. Yes?
You mean epiphany?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying, epiphany. Shush. I am stressed right now. So anyways, what are you all doing?
I'm drinking.
Heading to-
Oh.
We're heading to the mayor's. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, everyone is going to the mayor's office, yes?
Yes.
I think so.
Yep.
I guess so.
You're all good, Tork. So, you all pass through the town, and just a little bit up past the forest, you come to this rather humble-looking manor next to it seems to be a farm. There's a couple of horses and some really weird-looking monkeys. They're about medium-sized creatures with these really long tails and 2 sets of eyes. And you're just kind of hanging out with the horses. To your left, you see a building that has a lot of a lot of, what do you call them? Mannequins outside that have very fancy finery on them, just sort of displayed. What would you all like to do? As you see up here, what's it called? A very pretty looking boy, I'd say. You can almost surmise that he's a man just from how tall he is, but he has very boyish features and very doll-like skin. It's almost translucent, and he seems to be just gardening around.
Hello.
You call from 80 feet away.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get closer.
You know, you're all the way
Closer.
down there. You want to keep going? Where are you all?
Towards the mayor's house.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all headed towards the mayor's house with Leslie, Thomas, and Ma.
Yeah.
So, as you get closer, what do you all do? The boy certainly notices your very large pack of people and tenses up just a little bit.
I'm gonna give him a friendly wave, but not smile with my teeth. Try my best to smile without my teeth.
Okay, you give him a closed-mouthed smile, and go ahead and roll me perception.
Perception. First use of the dice tower. Let's see. Fuck. What's my modifier? I forgot.
+5.
I told you to have a character sheet.
I have it!
Your modifier is +5.
Mine's +5. 12.
There's something off about him, like, feature-wise.
There's something off about Boon feature-wise, too. She's not one to judge.
Well, whereas yours is more natural, his looks more like it was generated by an AI image. There's just
What's an AI
something...
image?
Eh?
I don't know what an AI image is.
You, Wolfie?
No, Boon.
I'm trying to give you an example, hon.
You see, there's this magical thing called similes used in fiction writing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
They're used to help the reader understand, not the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, is the mayor in today?
You just call that?
No, we're just gonna stare at him for fucking a minute straight.
The boy kind of tenses up and nods. Do you have an appointment?
Nope, but we're here wondering about this little bounty thing. I say, getting the paper out.
I also have a few questions.
And she has a few questions.
Oh, I can try and help you. I don't quite know if I can. I haven't been here all too long. You see him fiddling with his fingers, and you suddenly notice that, he has 6 fingers. More specifically, he has 2 sets of thumbs. So, how can I help you?
I mean, I don't know what my pal Boon here exactly wants, but we were hoping to talk specifically to the mayor because apparently a lot of people have been kind of disappearing or dying to this ghosty goo looking dude, and we thought that he might know something.
Master Sergei does know. Sure. I just need you all to leave your weapons behind with the lady. I'll go and fetch her, okay? Just...
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. You see him just kind of scuttle back inside. And a few moments later, a very tall and rather muscular woman in a maid outfit comes out, holding a bag, and she stands at about 7 feet tall. And you can tell immediately off the bat from her arms being clad in these scales and tipped with wicked talons and just this fin protruding from the back of her head, that she is a domestic green dragonborn. And she kind of gives you all a stern look. What business do you have here?
Inquiring about a quest.
She looks you up and down.
I'm gonna go ahead and raise my hand.
She looks at you with these demonic yellow eyes. Yes?
I'm gonna kind of like pull up my hair. Like, I'm really shy. This lady, she's really pretty. I think she's really pretty. I guess, you know.
Uh-huh.
I heard the mayor meets with a druid every now and then.
He does. Poppy.
Would it be possible to meet her too?
You see her furrow her brow. I don't see why you would want to.
I don't understand.
She's a recluse, and she only has one job on the island. The master doesn't want anyone messing with her. So unless you have very good business...
I'm gonna... Do I still have my staff?
Yeah, she hasn't taken anything from you guys.
Okay. I needed some advice on being a druid.
I see. That is certainly her specialty, I suppose. It'd be up to the master if he wants to give her location away, otherwise I can't help you. Poppy only comes up here. She nods. Your weapons, please.
Okay, just be careful with it. I don't know what it does.
Okay, who's surrendering their weapons?
Oh.
Can I put my staff in my pocket?
Can you what now?
Put my staff in my pocket?
No.
Oh.
This lady is asking you to surrender all of your weapons.
Alright, then I start with the giant axe, then I go with my normal axe, then I go with my javelins, and then to top it all off, the chancla on top.
Sweet chancla, oh my goodness.
Still covered in blood.
She seems a little... She doesn't seem too oddly perturbed. You do see the fin on the back of her neck is standing up, and she's giving you a particularly menacing look.
He did this all as a dog.
She certainly did. And
I'll
you
just
see
look
her
at her and
taking
go,
these...
listen, I can handle over my entire body if you want, but I don't know where my other one is.
She grimaces. I think I'll be fine.
While that's happening and she's focused over there, can I turn around and pull out the execution blade or whatever that I got from oh my god, it's been so long I'm forgetting names. Lisbeth, yeah. And be like, hey, you're gonna be okay if I let go of you, right?
The blade does not say anything.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna start pulling out all my weapons. So I have obviously my dagger, and then I take out my rapier, and then I take out my blowgun and my short bow, and then I give them all to her.
Okay. As you start to hand all of these weapons, dagger poofs back into your belt. And she sees this.
You just figured that happened.
He looks very confused at this, and he's like, he doesn't know what's happening. Either. And he looks down at his sheath, and he tries to give it to her.
Again, it poofs back into your belt. It specifically poofs into a pocket that isn't gonna cut you. Probably one of your straps. Probably the strap of your skirt, honestly, or the belt, I guess. And she just raises an eyebrow.
I guess he'd be like, it's never done that before.
Hey, Aaron?
We have alternatives.
Oh, am I too far away?
Yes.
Okay.
You see her snap her fingers, and the boy comes forward, and he has a rather fine-looking chain. It looks like a silver chain. Hands behind your back.
Oh,
Or you could just not come in.
Yeah, but then somebody has to keep an eye on him.
Yeah. Augustine's gonna begrudgingly, he's gonna turn around, put his hands
Alright.
behind his back.
wait, so why is that happening to only Augustine?
Because his
Because of the
dagger
weapon?
isn't going
Okay.
away.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and then Toreen remembers. Oh, by the way, I think these count too. Be careful with them; they might explode. And puts a bag of caltrops on top of the rest of the weapons.
The Dragonborn lady just kind of grimaces and puts them in the bag. Meanwhile, you're pretty nicely tied. This guy, really knows his knots for some reason. Go ahead and roll perception for me, Augustine.
I was gonna say something, but I don't know if it's allowed.
That's a 25.
25. Closer up, you can definitely see the oddities in him. First off, in his eyes, he has 2 sets of pupils and 2 sets of, irises next to each other in each eye. And also, he has some very weird markings on his hands. And you see on the palm of the hand, in very small writing, AS-55. And he gives the wires a little tug. Are they too tight?
No, Augustine's not gonna flirt with him. No, they're fine. He's not Augustine's type. He's a little too pretty for him. Now the other girl.
Uh-huh. Is this just everybody's type? What the fuck is that sound?
I
What?
think it's your fan.
It's
God
definitely the
damn it.
fan now.
It'll cut out in just a second. It'll be fine.
It'll cut out. It just scared the crap out of me. He gives a slight nod and steps back over here. Who else is handing over the weapons?
I guess I will.
You're handing over all of your weapons.
Yeah, my battle axes.
Okay, she just starts
And
putting
my
them in
whip.
this bag of holding.
I look at the whip. I look at the guy who did the math. Hey.
He's gonna go ahead and roll.
Aw, damn it.
called? History? Ooh.
Oh.
You see him tense up.
Joke. I'm not gonna do anything to you. Consent is key.
I don't think it was that. I think it might be who you are.
Shut it.
You see him take a very cautious step back behind the Dragonborn lady.
Hey, I don't have to enter if you don't want me to. It's okay.
I've been muted this whole time.
Oh.
We are off to the races, folks. The man just kind of
Does Boon
shakes.
notice the marking?
You are not close enough to see it. It's very small. Like, literally, it would be like if you got a mini tattoo on your hand.
Alrighty, is it what I think it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is? We're apparently not
Academia.
using similes.
An academia marking.
I don't know. You're not close enough to tell.
No, I'm not close enough to tell. Fuck!
You be a little shit and I'll be a little shit. How about that?
Fuck!
I'll go up and turn in my one and only weapon that I know that I have.
Okay, you do that, and the Asimar, the little boy is also looking at you kind of strangely.
Hello. I don't bite. Don't worry. I'm friendly. We're all friendly.
Yeah, no one's gonna do anything.
Well, Toreen
For the most
sometimes
part.
fights.
Yeah.
She means
No.
I think she means well.
Oh,
No.
Did you just say
As in
Asimar?
demigod?
Hey,
Maybe.
I already had.
Go
that
ahead
ticked
and
off.
roll. Go ahead and roll. Roll insight.
That means
Oopsie.
demigod,
Kai
right?
made an
Or, like,
oopsie.
some-
I
Oh,
did.
hey,
It's
you
been a
remind
hot
me of
minute.
You remind me of that guy that just
Well, that's an
appeared out of my
18.
pot.
Let's see what's my insight as Toreen.
It's like +2.
It's +4. It's a 22.
Yeah, immediately you can tell the Asimar. Just from how angelic his features in, and also how some angels and celestials are portray themselves in Cain. They sometimes have just too many features, like double eyes, fingers, sometimes limbs, or they have really scary pointed teeth, or they may just have halos. Most common feature is that they have some form of wing on their body. Usually a pair. The most common is on the back or on their arms. You don't see any of that.
I'm going to look at him, then I'm going to look at Hadriel, and then I'm going to look back at him, then I'm going to look at Hadriel. I'm like, so, how far off is his relation to you?
Toreen, what the heck are you talking
I'm a
about?
rabbit, so
Well, he's an Asimar, so...
Oh,
You
you're
see,
the guy that came out of my jar.
he is not even the same skin color. He is whiter than powder.
One's a,
chalk that up as different
one's a child of a
subspecies.
god, the other ones are in the realm of the gods. How far off are you guys?
Gods are not angelic, or
Yeah, not quite the same thing.
the only gods that are even remotely close to that are minor gods. Vega is a celestial body, not a celestial being.
Can I
So-
shake his hand? Like, hold out my hand to shake it.
You just walk up and go to shake his hand. You see his hands kind of clench and go closer to his chest before he very cautiously takes your hand and shakes it. Feels a little weird with the extra thumbs.
Nice to meet you. My name is Boon.
What the fuck was your name? I had it written down. Give me a second.
Sorry.
Where did I put him? Yulang.
Nice to meet you.
And
Do I
close up,
see the mark on his hand now?
you can't see the mark. It's in red.
All right. Well, Boon's eyes get really wide. And she gives him a bit of a quizzical look.
He furrows his brow and just kind of slowly takes his hand away from yours, kind of rubbing his hands. And the Dragonborn lady is everyone disarmed?
Oh no,
hold on.
sorry. I hand her my scimitar and my staff. Please don't lose these. I'm trying to figure out what the staff does.
She nods and puts
Thank
them in
you.
the bag.
I'm gonna whisper to the executioner. Swear to God, if you fuck anything up while I'm gone. All right, I'm gonna go put my whip, my longsword, my dagger, the executioner blade in there.
Okay. She seems a little perturbed by the executioner blade as it goes into the bag, but otherwise says nothing. Leslie, meanwhile, walks up and just hands over what looks to be 3 flasks and a, what do you call it? A blow dart and a dagger. Ma doesn't have anything. Thomas just kind of stops and is clicking his nails together. Could I maybe wait outside?
Yeah, absolutely. Someone definitely needs to watch you, though. You good with that, Ma?
Yeah,
Okay.
he just
As
kind of.
talkative as always.
Do we still have the mental link going on?
Between me, you, and Hadriel, yeah, we're the only 3 present that have it.
Oh, okay.
And,
I thought Thomas
Leslie, right?
Nightingale.
Yeah, Leslie had it.
Doesn't
Oh,
Nightingale
well,
does it
Leslie,
well?
yes. Nightingale
Yeah.
and Garnet had it too. But they're
Yeah,
not.
they ain't here. Alright,
Alright,
she gives you all,
Sorry, I was drinking water.
she gives you all a nod before taking a step back in and bowing and making a gesture to come inside.
Let's do it.
Young Yulong does the same thing. As you
I
enter the
wave
manor,
goodbye.
it's rather quaint. It's just a rustic-looking house with made of wood. There's some old country-style furniture. The only thing grand you see is the rug, this spiraling staircase that goes up and across diagonally, and a piano that looks actually rather worn. There's bits and pieces of it missing. You see a couple of other servants running around, and you notice right off the bat, two of them have collars and chain cuffs on them. One seems to be I gotta pull up my notes again. One seems to be a tabaxi, and the other one seems to be a rather small halfling. They're just both cleaning.
And they have collars on?
Yes.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
What would you all like to do as the Dragonborn starts leading you guys towards the staircase? The other two stop and bow and give very polite, welcome, please come in.
I'm gonna scooch a little closer to Hadriel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's
So,
leading the pack and who's going where?
we'll follow. I got it. I'm the talker a little bit.
I'll stay
Okay.
close to Boon and Hadriel too.
Okay. Everyone's clocking up against Hadriel.
You know what? I'm gonna walk slightly. I'm gonna walk not behind Hadriel, but next to him to the right in a little like.
A lot of heat around me, guys.
I'm going to like just walk right in between his legs, you know, as
All
a
right.
dog
Yeah,
would.
this is-
knew it.
I'm just gonna run on Hadriel's back.
Yeah, this is the
You
first.
you are too heavy.
All right, the first official job that we get, we can't make ourselves look like idiots.
As you're all trying to, as you
Augustene's just gonna boop Skylar where he thinks her nose is, or their nose is,
do, as you're all doing this, you hear the
with both my hands because they're tied together.
the halfling in the corner is starting to giggle, and you see the male tabaxi kind of his cheeks are puffing as he's trying not to laugh.
Fucking-
Meanwhile, the Dragonborn is just staring at all of you, and you do see her guard has dropped a little bit, and she looks less stressed and more just annoyed.
Augustene's gonna be like, stop fucking around.
Yeah, well,
He's just
I'm
walk
gonna
ahead of everyone.
try and walk forward, I guess.
As you do that, you feel fucking Leslie grab the back of your coat very gently. Just
What the hell is happening?
I don't know.
The dad.
I don't know, but
You guys want to stay outside?
Augustine looks very disappointed in this, and he starts walking out of the group. Ahead of him.
You're all right. True cat just got bored of the crowd and starts walking ahead.
I'll start
Jesus
chasing
Christ.
after
'Cause I
Augustine.
assume Hadriel's walking at like half speed at this point. With everybody
Considering he has, oh Jesus, he's
Oh.
at the upper floor.
My
Oh, God.
lord.
Hang on, I turned on everything. We're gonna be okay.
We have
It's
entered
gonna be-
4K resolution of the map, everybody.
Hang on,
We're
hang
now in
on.
fourth dimensional space. Everything's
Yeah.
together.
And I gotta turn this on, turn you on, unlock you. Yeah, can I? Okay, yep, I know Adobe. You're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. I just need to do this. There. Much better. Okay. And lock that layer, lock this layer. And we're just gonna go ahead and reuse some assets. It's always turning things off and on. That's good enough. This gets the picture across. Anyways, you all cluster up this staircase, which is really only meant for, like, 2 people at a time. And the railing is, you know, it's only as stable as fucking... It's not the most stable. But as you come up, you come up to an office that's lined with shelves with various things, mostly books, scrolls. You see a couple of chests. There's a couple of odd artifacts, and at the head of this desk, covered in papers and a couple of sacks, you see an older tiefling gentleman. He's a little bit heavier set in the gut area, but you can tell it's from working, probably some sort of lumber or something. The most striking thing about him is, one, his skin is a very pale green, and he had his horns, which spiral upwards like a... what is it, an antelope? Gazelle. Seem to be made of a crystal material.
Oh,
And
he's
he
apparently a
looks...
choir's tiefling.
Huh?
He's a choir's tiefling.
Yes. He is
Specifically
indeed a
from
choir.
Eternia. Sorry.
Look at you figuring out where all the colors are.
Hey, I didn't do all this digging to not use it, okay? I did all this digging, I'm gonna use it.
You get a point of inspiration. He looks up at you guys with just these really piercing green and yellow eyes. As the Dragonborn lady bows. Master Sergei, you have visitors. They're here to inquire about the job. And he looks at you all with a very unreasonable expression. How can I help you?
Augusteen's just gonna, hello sir, and he's gonna reach over to the group and take the scroll out of Hadriel's hand.
With your hands bound behind your back?
Yes, he is.
I thought they were in front of him.
No,
I mean,
why would I
Augustine's
put them in
probably-
front of him?
Augustine's probably flexible enough to bring them to the front.
Yeah, well, at least it's gonna take a second. Okay,
Augustine.
so you grab the paper from Hadriel, who's just cluttered with people.
Mhm.
I jump off his back. Off his back.
Alright,
Let
you
him
do
breathe.
that.
What
Oh,
about
I
him?
think I heard a
You
few
good?
cracks there.
I'm staying in between his legs.
Okay.
I thought you moved.
Good.
I was going to, but then we all just got forced up the stairs.
I'm gonna hold Hadriel's hand now.
Hadriel's hand, Hadriel, you
I'm
feel very-
kidding. I'm just gonna stand right there.
Oh, Jesus.
I hope you have your ring on.
She looks human.
Cool.
So,
What time of day
Sergey
is
it's noon, probably afternoon, maybe 2, 3.
Alrighty.
Actually,
Second
no,
noon
it's
or
probably
first
closer.
noon?
Probably second noon, actually. You guys have been here for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Sergey just slowly blinks at all of you and raises an eyebrow.
Hadriel, Augustine's gonna give the paper back to Hadriel that he's been disengaged with everyone else. I'm gonna let him talk because he can do it.
Thank you.
And Augustine's
All
gonna
right.
step back, like with his back facing the other wall, facing everybody, like the right wall.
Yeah?
Yes, there.
Okay. So
And we were
you-
told about a little issue that you guys may have here, and I'm going to put the paper on his desk.
He glances
were-
down at it.
Also told that you would probably have the most information about it, whatever this creature is.
I've seen it up close. From what I can gather, it's not a specter, but what it is beyond me, unfortunately. All I know is that it's stronger than what most people can handle.
Nothing else that may clue into what it could possibly be, apparition, an actual, some kind of monstrosity.
Just gonna go ahead and roll intelligence. That is unfortunate. Where's my book? What did I do? Is it in you? Nope, not that one. Different shroud.
How tall's the roof in here?
Very. It's about like 12 feet tall.
You don't need to show your strength.
Please do not. Please don't do that. Okay? You don't know how strong any of these creatures are. It's not a book.
Yeah, we don't need to make an official declaration of war on
On the mayor of the town?
Yeah.
No, you really don't. Please don't. There you are. Sergei grimaces and glances out the window, just kind of thinking. What? Oh, Tork, knock it off.
I apologize for my ringtone.
It's
Oh.
fine. From what I can tell, it's
No.
it has the properties of a ghost. It's nearly immune to physical weapons. And I say nearly, though. It can still be hurt. Normal ghosts can't be, from my experience. And it also is very selective with it. It's not very selective with its targets. It goes after anybody it can ambush.
Yeah, that was my next question. No patterns with the attacks, no correlations to the victims.
No, we've had an instance of 2 elderly being killed. At least 5 males, but then it went after 2 female children. That one was the worst. It grabbed
Any
2 of
specific
them.
area that it may pop into, or does it seem random in the town as well?
He points at a map that's on his desk. It's been sighted near the docks, near the library at one point. But
Uh-oh.
Okay. Nobody was talking for me for like 15 seconds there.
Oh,
I heard Kai.
my. I heard Kai.
Yeah, I heard Kai too. I think that was just on DJ's end.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I request you repeat yourself?
Sergei points at a map and starts tapping at various locations. It's been sighted near the bar in town, but it's also been sighted near the docks. It's also been sighted in the general apartment areas and the magic shop. Where it's attacking isn't clear to us. That's the
Does
thing
it
that's...
appear, or does it seem to come from somewhere?
If it seemed to come from somewhere, we would have sent people that way. It seems to just manifest itself. It has the ability to go invisible or travel through the astral plane. Which, if it...
Is it what?
What?
A wraith?
Oh, I thought you said a vape.
I also heard vape. I was like...
You vape ghost.
Goes nutty with it.
Say that out loud.
Is it a wraith?
Sergei shakes his head. I wouldn't be sure. It moves like a ghost, but it isn't. That's as far as I know. I've encountered wraiths, ghosts, banshees, and pale ladies, but this thing isn't quite normal. Its movements don't quite make sense. It doesn't move like a human would or has. That's the thing that stands out the most to me.
What if it's not a human, but a creature of some kind wearing a sheet?
That is the theory, but we've seen it open fully and there was nothing in it. When it attacks a victim, it extends its shroud completely open and envelops them before seemingly squeezing them to death and absorbing the essence.
Has anybody witnessed it using, like, a detect magic spell or something? Because maybe it's a person, I don't know, a magician, a mage, an invisibility spell, a sheet, give off the illusion that it's a monster.
It's all too intricate, though.
Sergei purses his lip and once again shakes his head. It hasn't used any spells. I would have been able to detect if it had used a spell. Many people here would have been able to see it use a spell. We have... What do you call them?
Potion.
Potion mayhaps, it has a smaller magical signature, but I also doubt it. Whatever this thing is, it's not a living thing, but I also can't call it a ghost. Normal wardings. We've tried salt, radiance, prayer. None of it has worked.
Could it be a
I
revenant?
tried Revenant. Is that a monster
Buddha?
in D&D?
It is.
What
Well,
it's
about a
probably not a
banishment
revenant then.
spell?
Huh?
Like, huh?
What'd you say?
Oh, like a banishment spell or something. Maybe it's just stuck on this plane.
Whatever the reason is, I can't have it hurting any more civilians. It's been terrible for marketing and travel, and it's making my people scared. I thought I could leave it to regular people, those with a little bit more experience than the average human. Clearly I was wrong, because the band of 5 I sent previously did not return, and it's been nearly a week.
This may be a harder question to answer, but can you confirm after the killings what was left over was actually the victim and not some kind of trick?
Sergei gives you a look and kind of cocks his head. It doesn't leave anything behind. The only thing we find afterwards, if we find anything, are scraps of clothing.
Hmm.
They all head
Not-
into the forest.
Killing, maybe it's kidnapping.
That is a thought, and would be a lot more welcomed than the alternative.
Scraps lead into the forest? Does it run away or disappear?
It seems to flee.
In the same direction each time?
Simply in the jungle, but the jungle surrounds us. You could pick any
Which direction
direction and
is-
have just as much luck finding it.
Hmm.
The only direction it does not run into is the sea, so that marks off one cardinal direction. If you haven't noticed, Impbite is entirely surrounded by forest, minus where the dock is. And further
think the
into the
druid
jungle,
forest
it's...
might know anything about it?
He looks at you, Poppy.
No, isn't there another druid group?
Ethan's. Carl. I highly doubt it. They've lived in the jungle for a few years now. However they're surviving, I don't know. Every time Carl and his friend walk into town, he looks more and more unhinged.
How so?
He makes a face and scrunches up his nose. Like a bum. Usually walking around with one shoe or a tattered coat, but anytime anybody offers him any sort of clothing, he insists that they're made of pigeons.
I think they might be spore druids?
If there are more druids, and I do believe they are, they do not
spore.
come...
Spore. Circle of... It's mushrooms.
I don't know the
Or-
technicalities for druid and the paths they take. If he is a druid of spores, he's not carrying any mushrooms on him. He's mostly just carrying pigeons.
I have.
Wait, he has a pigeon?
He has many pigeons. You see Shale perk up. How many pigeons? And do any of them look like me? Because apparently
You
I'm
don't
not
look like a-
fat.
You don't look like a pigeon anymore, Shale!
Sergei slowly blinks at you and is kind of squinting his eyes at you. And he's gonna go ahead and roll intelligence.
Is it possible that wait, okay, so these druids, people are afraid of these druids?
Your questioning seems to pull his attention back over towards you. He's also squinting at you.
No, it's because very random thought. Could this ghosting be controlled by someone who has the, I don't know, or by a group of people? I don't know. Just random thought.
Maybe puppetry.
If it is, I do not know. Every time it flees, we aren't fast enough to catch it. We've tried laying a trap for it, and that resulted in another death.
Now, I do need to confirm one thing with you that I know you already said, but I have to absolutely make sure. It was immune to radiant magic.
It wasn't per se immune to radiant magic, but it wasn't as affected as a ghost would be. Ghosts take usually double the amount of damage that a normal entity would.
So
It
I think we
seemed to
should rule
take
out
the
that it's a
average
ghost.
amount.
I've heard of things like this before, partially, just in stories about minions of vampires kidnapping victims, leaving no blood. It makes me wonder.
You think we have a vampire epidemic?
It's a shot in the dark.
Maybe not an epidemic, but
they do use minions for their dirty work. And
This
having
is-
one that could grapple up any person and leave nothing behind is useful.
Sergei nods and just looks more troubled. Do you think you'd be up to the task of defeating a vampire?
Hell yeah.
He looks over at all of you, and you see more and more of his doubt crossing his features. Maybe just capturing that monster would be enough.
Hey, we can. Well, I mean, capture might be better, so you can question it.
yeah,
He looks over at
people
you.
who supposedly died are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, in which case their fates are going to be worse than death.
Only
Being
if it is a vampire.
He nods, but still seems doubtful.
In either way, it's taking them somewhere, and I feel like our best bet would be to try and sniff out a lair of some kind.
He nods. I don't know how you'd be able to do it. I'll provide as many services as I can, but...
The most recent victim, you said it left behind scraps of cloth. Do you have any?
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah,
that would-
Toreen could sniff them out.
You would have
That's
to
a good
talk
boy.
to...
Wait, girl.
You would have to talk to the owner of the barrack, Captain Morgan. He's been in charge of the investigation so far, and it's left him rather stressed, especially since one of his men was taken. Those will be your best odds to start.
I think that's most of the information we really need. I can't narrow it down more than that with how little we have.
He
Is it
nods.
possible to bring the people of this town together in one? Maybe I don't know if there's a big enough location for them to be while we sort this out, so we can reduce the risk of whatever this is taking them out.
I highly doubt you
Maybe
can
not.
manage to stop a trade town like this from moving. It would be
Plus,
terrible
it might
for
cause
everyone.
Yeah, it might cause unnecessary panic.
Hey, Boon, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Okay.
Not you, Oon, Boon.
Ah.
Oh, boom. 16.
16. You see on Sergei's desk, there's a familiar piece of paper, actually several familiar pieces of paper with a symbol that you recognize. It's a big A surrounded by iron brackets and a fox resting on top of it.
The
Or
academia?
I guess It does look like that symbol.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, hang on. Wolfie is trying to figure out proper words, and I'm not good at words. I'm trying to ask if he is... Are you associated with the academia?
He nods.
Augusteen's gonna look directly at Boon.
You're looking directly
What?
at Boon.
What is your, I guess, relationship to them, with them?
We purchase slaves and gunpowder.
I see. Okay. Would it be possible to get assistance?
Assistance?
Yes, maybe one of your slaves has seen something too.
He gives you a confused look.
What I think she may be saying is it would be useful to have someone vouch for us while we're investigating this instead of going around asking random questions from people who don't know us.
Yes.
Ah. Well, you can certainly take somebody with you, but most people aren't going to question it if you have that piece of paper. I can probably lend you Sin. He's starting to get a reputation around here, and he's made quite the name for himself.
Okay. Thank you.
He nods before looking at the rest of you. Is there anything else?
I think
sir.
we are going to get started.
Yeah, I think we're good.
We'll keep in touch. And he glances past all of you and looks at Leslie. It's good to see you again, too, Mr. Leslie. And you just see Leslie kind of nod and give him a half smile. I do hope that you can put all of this behind us. I'd like my town to feel safe again. It's bad for business, it's bad for morale, and I can't exactly run a town if half of my occupants die to something I don't even know.
Well, that's what we're here for.
He nods, still grimacing. Are you sure you're up to the task?
Yeah, we know when to quit. If it gets too dangerous, we'll come back and report what we find.
You are confident enough to return, but not confident enough to succeed.
I'm confident enough to know my enemies.
He closes his eyes and gives a slight smile before nodding. Very good. Phantom speed to you all. I'll keep in touch however I can. Please report back, and I'll be informing the inn that will be giving you a discount for helping us as a show of good faith.
We appreciate that. I'm going to motion
nods.
everyone to kind of let's go.
Okay,
Okie
you start
dokie.
filing out.
Augustine's gonna make sure to nod to the mayor, not just ignore him as they're walking out.
Toreen's just going through between Hadriel's legs.
Back
I'm
at
just
it
gonna ignore
again.
the mayor.
Just weaving back and forth between the legs, like a show dog.
You're
Yup.
fucking gonna get in a trip.
I
Dude.
jump on Hadriel. He's about to climb down the stairs and go, piggyback ride!
It's a good thing you weigh nothing, but also
Yeah.
Hadriel's soul is seizing up in its chest. Alright, you all head back downstairs.
I do want to go on our telepathic intercom a little bit. Actually, I'm going to use my telepathy straight to Boon so no one else hears this.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, I don't know exactly what you were trying to do bringing up the academy there, but this is not a town to make wakes. We don't want to end up as fugitives, or we can't save this place, okay?
I agree. Boon is, she looks fine, but she's not fine.
Yeah.
As you're being led down, the Dragonborn Minstress glances back over at you, Boon, and raises an eyebrow. Weren't you going to ask about Poppy?
I forgot.
I can see that.
Well, now's a chance to run back up if you do want to ask, but we do have fish to fry.
No. Yeah, I think that this is more important.
Alright, you all make your way out of the manor?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, where's Sin?
Where are my NPCs? That's the wrong town. God fucking damn it!
Oh,
Guys, I'm feeling woozy here. It's getting all shape-shifty up in here.
There you are. As you come down the stairs, you see the Dragonborn step over towards the butler Tabaxi, who has pitch black fur and he's rather slender in build. He's one of the slaves that's in a collar. Oh, what the fuck was your full name? I know it was fucked. There you are. Sins of the Father. You'll be following them and assisting where needed. And Sin kind of just straightens and looks over at you guys and quickly looks back at her. Huh? I don't... do what? You're going to help assist them in an investigation against the Shroud? The Shroud! The Shroud that's killing people. That Shroud. You want me to help them.
Technically, we have no proof that they're dead.
I feel like they're pretty dead. The smell of blood kind of gives it away. Can I not do this?
what if I give you permission to run away from us whenever you feel it's needed?
I am... come on. Come on, Florence, please. You can't. I don't do well in the dark. I don't... Sin, you're a grown-ass man. You'll be fine. You already just heard the Haragon tell you he can run. So go with them, please. Oh, okay. And he kind of just shuffles over towards you guys and gives a wave. Hi, I'm Sins of the Father. Nice to meet all of y'all.
Nice to meet you, too.
Hello.
Augusteen nods at him.
You sound like you would get along with Shale so well.
Who? And Shale goes, "Saw, dude!" Y'all seem like a nice cast of characters. I see some of y'all really like taboos.
Oh, you have no idea.
I bet he's looking straight at me.
Yep. He's looking straight at you.
Some of us are also dead inside.
Augustine's just gonna look directly into his eyes.
Immediately gonna look down and kind of...
And kind of what?
special.
You're cutting in and out, Kai.
Yeah,
You seem special.
You seem special.
He looks out and he just seems special.
Huh? What'd you say?
Because after I said I look him straight in the eyes, you kind of cut out.
Oh, he's not looking at your eyes.
She keeps cutting out, and I'm on the edge of my seat trying to figure out what he's fucking looking at.
Guys!
looking at?
He's looking at the ground!
He is looking at the ground. He is...
Oh my god.
Help!
It's so funny because we only get the in-betweens. He is with...
Microphone! Please, are you done, you fucking piece of shit? Help! Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now.
Have you been able to hear me for the...
Oh my god.
Help!
Hi.
Will we make it out
What
of the
is
manor?
happening?
We may never know.
He is submissive.
Okay.
Oh,
His
wow.
body language is submissive.
I need
Are we
someone to
talking
clip that, please.
Fuck you.
I would love that as a sound clip. He is
Oh,
submissive.
trust me, I'm going to go back and get it for a sound clip just for the fucking Discord.
What? Not that kind of submissive. He is looking meek. He is avoiding eye contact. You see his ears are drooping. His tail is in his hands, and and his shoulders.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You get it? He's in
Okay.
he's the Omega.
Yes, he's a little meek.
He's a meek person. Yeah.
There's fucking Screech. Oh my god.
I am so frustrated. I
Hey,
am
Kai.
screaming.
Kai,
Huh?
color.
I'm green. I'm just ready to fight. You know what the worst part is? I can see. I can. Because my fucking my little fucking icon, my icon stuff. I'm gonna take a break. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's take a little break. I go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna
anyways.
restart.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're back. Hopefully no more technical issues. I gotta find this idiot. You know what? We're just gonna... We'll do this. This is a nice little token.
That
As
sounds
soon as
more
it-
stable.
Oh yeah, I don't know what happened, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. Just call it Sin. Anyways, Sin has his own token, because I imagine you're gonna be towing around for a while. Anyways, you see the meek black tabaxi just kind of glance over at anybody but Augusteen. Alright, I will try to be as best of an assistant as I can.
I'm sure you'll do great, Sin.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you all need me now?
I mean, we're just gonna walk this way.
Okay, Florence, am I getting paid to do all this? You get paid every day. Why would you not be paid? Just making sure. Okay, and you see him just kind of tag along beside Toreen. This is a nice dog.
Why, hello there.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for calling me pretty.
We have a theme in our animals, if you couldn't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As a tabaxi myself, I'm not expecting the dog to talk back. Hello, Mrs. Dog.
The name's Toreen.
Hello, Mrs. Toreen.
Close
Sins
enough.
of the father. Oh, is it Ms.? Sorry. It's hard to tell age from a dog.
I'm still a young
Oh,
pup.
there's more of you. As they come outside to Maw and essentially a shroud with a mask that is Thomas. This seems a lot like my old job. Okay, where to, master?
Don't.
What?
You
Okay.
don't have to call us that.
Oh, sir? Ma'am? Mix?
My name is Boon.
Hello. Hello,
I'm
Miss Boon.
Oon.
Hello, Miss, Boon. Boon?
Yeah.
That's gonna be confusing.
A little bit. Oh, could we have our weapons back?
Oh. Yep, you know what? I will go get those. I promise to be right back. I'm not a bad, I don't want you to come with me, excuse me. I'll just be
I don't know.
right.
I imagined Augustine just side shuffling, staring at him still.
He's trying to make eye contact, and Sin is just not going to do that. He comes back very
Do you have golden
quickly.
eyes too, Augustine?
What?
Do you have golden eyes too?
Well, I have a golden spade with a cross. Or like
Oh,
X on my
interesting.
forehead. That's the
He's
sign of
got-
Tork.
Yeah, and you've got golden tattoos on your face.
That's why I
You're-
asked for foundation, and everyone said I didn't need it. Because this happens.
Listen,
He comes.
perfect the way you are.
I got the bag. What goes where? And he starts pulling things out. Now, Florence said there was a high couple of explosives in here. I'm really scared of that, because I know I'll lose my hand,
Oh,
but
don't worry. We got the safest person with that when it goes to the dog.
Yee.
Yeah.
the dog?
Yes, it goes the dog.
I like me
I'll
my
just
boom
look at
booms.
Just be like, everyone, just here. I'll just say, just pile everything out on the floor carefully, and
Okay.
everyone will retrieve their stuff.
Nope. Okay. Yes, sir. And you see him start doing that very carefully, laying everything down.
Is Augustine
And all-
still restrained behind his back?
Or what am I tied with? Is it like just like
It's steel cable.
okay?
I can undo that. You're out, so I can undo that.
I was
just-
thinking about keeping you that way.
No, the cable can rub you raw, trust me. You don't want steel cable in you, because then it starts melting
Wow.
into your skin if you ain't careful.
Huh?
How do you know that?
After Augustine's untied, he's just gonna pop Hadriel in the face and then turn back around and get
Just
Okay. Oh well, hold on. We gotta. When
Yeah,
you say
we gotta
pop in the
dress.
face, do you mean deck or like?
No, like a slight backhand,
Oh, okay.
A slight back.
like a pop.
He's close to your height too, so he can do it.
Why?
I am only 6 inches shorter than you. I can reach.
Take it. Not take it. What? What did I do?
Because of the steel can possibly melting into your skin.
No, it's just if you wear it for a long time and if
Do you know
you're
how expensive
struggling.
steel cable is?
It's very expensive.
Can't afford that.
Well, it
The
comes.
Oh.
zip tie.
This is probably
for a
from
short
one of the
length
others.
of it, it's not too expensive. A long length of it, sure. Short length, no.
If I had to guess, Sergey probably got it just as a freebie from Dark when he purchased some of the others.
Uh-huh.
Very,
You mentioned that you get paid.
yeah. I get paid real well. I get a nice room. I get food. I just got to work 8 hours a day, but I get a salary, and once my time's up, I'll be able to go.
Oh, you got a
Yeah.
kind of contract going?
Yeah, Master Sergey buys up a lot of slaves and then distributes them around town to official residents. And they kind of teach us how to build skills before we go out. Or we stay. Miss Florence has been here for apparently about 10 years.
Was that the person who took all our stuff?
Yes, she's head maid.
Very lovely.
Yeah. Master Sergey has been one of my nicer owners. I've only been a slave for about... He thinks for a moment, and you see his ears droop. 15 years?
Mm-hmm.
It's behind me, hopefully. I've heard nothing but good things about Invite when it comes to this trade.
Yeah, well, if you like it here, our job's to protect it. So that's what we're going to do.
I think most people would be mighty appreciative, because if Invite becomes too unsafe, then some of the other places will stop doing business here, and a lot of other places don't treat slaves a lot nicer. You can't get much better than Invite.
All right.
Good to
Well,
know.
Then Augusteen's gonna go get his weapons.
Yeah, you
yeah.
get your weapons,
I
everyone
guess everyone's
treats their
going to pick
weapons.
everything up, yeah.
Yeah.
Leslie gets his flask, Toreen's has the fucking Lachankla and the goddamn caltrops.
Gosh.
And all the axes. Everything.
Now, at this point, things are probably going to be getting a little more investigative-y, and we may even go out into the jungle. And I know Blondie doesn't necessarily care too much about our well-being, but you guys, Ma, Leslie, and Thomas, you may want to hang back.
You hear Thomas speak up. Did you ask him about the orb?
Fuck. Oh, I put all my stuff back on the ground.
You see Leslie kind of flinch and make a sound too, as he just grabs his face.
Because he also forgot because he was there too.
I'm gonna put all my stuff back on the ground. Hold on.
Leslie is also putting his things back down.
Wait,
I'm
what
gonna stay in the
happened?
mind. I'm gonna stay in the mind palace thing. Just try to be as quick as you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Boon part of that mind link?
Yes.
You hear Leslie whisper to you, Boon. Are you going to ask about the poppy lady?
Boone sets her stuff on the ground and is like,
Let's just tie up loose threads while we have it. The slaves all see you running in.
Well, Toreen's going to look around and go, well, I don't want to be left behind. Dumps all his stuff and comes falling behind.
For
Just
the
laying the
love of
caltrops
God.
fall on
outside!
the
No,
ground.
bad dog! Bad dog!
Oh my gosh.
Augustine,
Stay
Sit.
outside, Toreen.
Sit.
Just
Stand.
looks at him with fucking puppy eyes, like,
Do you want me to take them
You're-
somewhere, like the bar? I can take them to the bar.
Oh
Take
no.
him to whoever's
Did I hear
leading the
alcohol?
investigation.
No, Toreen.
No, do not give the dog alcohol. Please, would you please lead
Do
them
not.
to whoever is leading the
I heard bar.
investigation?
I heard bar.
What?
Whoever is
Augustine-
leading the investigation, would you take them there? please?
Listen, Bar. I
Who's
heard Bar.
leading the investigation?
Augustine,
I
okay,
can't
Boon,
give.
It's all right. We'll wait. We'll wait for you guys to get back. You guys shouldn't be too long. And he's gonna look over to Sim and be like, "Yes, we can go to the bar." And he's gonna look back at Toreen. No alcohol. You can get juice or water. And then he's gonna start looking back.
Okay. So your group is gonna head towards the bar, and you guys are headed back upstairs. Florence, the Dragonborn, is looking at you, starting to tense up again.
Sorry, we had a couple side questions. We got distracted with the investigation.
Make them quick. Master Sergei is busy.
Very quick, promise.
Yes, ma'am.
She nods at you all and goes back to looking at a clipboard. Alright, you head back upstairs. Where are my fucking tokens? Oh, every time it's trying to find something. I could have been mean, but no. You know what? I don't need the color picker. Let's just do that. Right, NPCs. Upper, top right. There you are. Okay, and then we turn on you. Okay, you immediately come back up, pretend like these people aren't here. It's fine. And Sergei is looking over documents again, writing something down. He pauses and looks up at you as Florence comes right up behind all of you. Yes?
Sorry, don't mean to keep more of your time. A couple side questions. We got distracted with the investigation. We like a good challenge, but first things first. We do have something that we may need to acquire that might require your help.
He's sitting in his chair and kind of leans back. Go on.
Leslie, do you still have it?
Leslie nods and walks up and presents the 2 pieces of his orb. And Sergei slowly blinks. How did you break it?
We ran into a little trouble on the sea. I mean, something, we don't really know what, was powerful enough to shatter it. Clearly.
You hear Leslie stutter out, desecrated.
That's the word, desecrated.
And Sergei leans forward and holds out both of his hands for the orbs, and Leslie puts the halves in his hands, and you see him suck in a breath as his eyes sort of darken. You see his skin blotch, for he quickly puts them down and rubs his hands together. That is most certainly desecrated by a very ancient, old power. Are you sure you can't recall what you ran into?
It feels like it was several months ago, though.
Hold on, I do want to kind of look at Leslie and just in the head say, "Can we tell him everything?"
Leslie glances over at you. He knows everything about me. I used to live here. So, I don't know if it's wise to tell him about the sickness, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You could tell him there was a slaughter on our boat.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. All right. Well, we don't know too much. We just know that we were in the middle of sea. The orb broke, and before anyone could even do anything about it, when we went and checked the ship for something that could be wrong, one of the floors, everyone there had just been slaughtered.
Slaughtered?
That's it.
No entry?
None.
Sergei leans back and shakes his head. Are you still with Blondie?
Hey, Voices from the
Leslie.
Void, thanks for the raid. How you doing?
Leslie nods. So that's why you're here. Why you're really here, of course. I can find somebody to fix it, but it's going to be expensive. It's almost to the point of replacing it, but these sorts of magical items take time. I had the first one commissioned via Blondie's request for a favor. If you find the source of whatever is killing or taking my people, beyond the monster that may just be the regular monster, if you can wrap up this investigation nicely, I'll do it for free. Otherwise, it's going to cost around 1,500, 2,000 silver. Finding and contacting a paladin or a cleric will take time, and getting them here will be just as so.
Well, I think that's a relatively good deal.
I can probably think of something else for all of you if I know what you're doing. Why did you come to Invite, besides the orb? Blondie doesn't pick up just anyone just because they're interesting. They usually are going somewhere.
Well, we're making a pit stop after that whole ordeal on our way to Garomi.
He thinks for a moment. I'll think of something, but I'll contact a couple of clerics that I know and see if I can get them here. If they can fix it, I'll let you know. Until then, carry on with the investigation and leave this here with me. It's better that you are not carrying it without putting it in something sacred like a silver box.
All right. Well, I think that solves that one. I believe we have one more question.
Hello again. So I guess I'm a druid in training, and I was hoping for some advice from Miss Poppy.
Sergey, you see his eyebrows raise. You wish to speak to Poppy.
Yes?
You do realize she's not a regular druid, correct?
What kind of druid is she?
She's a cursed druid, tainted by that black tree. She bears its marks and nobody else has to. And she keeps the tree's darkness from seeping into the soil. In essence, she is that tree's avatar, willing or not.
So, what does it mean to be a tree's avatar?
He kind of shrugs and shakes his head. I'm not one to tell. I don't know the logistics of it myself. All I know is that Poppy has been around here since I took over from my own father.
So would it be safe for me to visit with her or meet her?
So long as you're not hostile, or...
Not at all. I just wanted to ask some questions. I haven't really met any other druids yet.
He thinks for a moment. There are other druids, but if you are intent on meeting Miss Poppy, she's in the fort. She's in the jungle. I can mark where it is on your map. And I got a fucking map.
I would appreciate it.
Where the fuck is the map? Maps. Is this it? Nope. Nope. Where is it? There it is. She's between, you see him mark a little X just before a little pile of rocks, and he explains, down there is Dandy Grotto. You should be able to follow a path until you reach a path of thorns and bramble. From there, you'll be able to find the black tree if she lets you. If not, I can't help you. But if she sees that
Okay.
you have sin with you, I'm sure she'll allow you to approach. Just be careful. She's old.
Is there anything she likes that I might be able to, I don't know, a peace offering?
He looks surprised by that and thinks for a moment. She has a fondness for strawberries. She can't eat them very often. Things tend to rot in her grasp, but when she can, she usually eats strawberries or strawberry soda.
Okay. We'll try and get some.
He nods to you. Please do. Here. And he reaches into a desk drawer and produces about 10 silver, hands it to you.
What's this for?
To buy the strawberries. They'll be expensive this time of year.
Oh, thank you. I'll
Please
make
give
sure
her
to
my
return
regards.
any money any change, if there is any.
He nods, though he doesn't seem too perturbed by it. Is that all?
Yes, thank
I
you.
think so.
Good luck to you all. Florence? You see Florence bow and gesture towards the stairs.
All right, let's go. I really didn't like how they were blocking off our exit there.
What, were you gonna run?
No, it's just weird.
That seems like a great idea. Run in this area. With the really scary dragonborn.
I mean, to be fair, they don't know. You didn't say what you were doing. You just said you needed to talk to him real quick.
Where am I taking
If run with our weapons, I just want to talk to him.
Loading the
Believe me.
shotgun. I just want to talk to him.
Believe me, Florence would kill you.
Probably.
Probably.
That's
What a glorious death, though.
I mean, yes. But also
Alright.
no.
Boon's gonna go ahead and grab her stuff.
Alright.
Same.
Meanwhile, you guys are already gone and at the bar. You walk
I'd-
through town.
Hold on, really quick. Is the
Hmm.
executioner blade okay?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still there.
I'm like
Still-
just say thank you and give it a little pet. Put it in my bag.
It does not respond.
Yes.
I'll find you an owner someday. Just got to be someone that isn't gonna kill a bunch of people. At least
Yeah.
not with justice. You know, just I don't know. We'll find someone.
Jesus, Mary, and a Star Clan.
Oh gosh.
Wait a second. Where are my layers? All of you. Don't group them together, idiot. Just lock them. There you go. Okay. You guys are over there. You guys are just gonna put
Adobe
you over here for
Photoshop
now.
is like ogres. There's layers.
There's too many layers, and I hate it! Anyways, you are all at the bar. It's relatively quiet because it's starting to get busy. You see there are a couple of people moseying around, already sitting down for drinks. It seems to be a bar/restaurant. Nope, the bar/restaurant's down there. This is the other place. Give me a second. I remember where everything is, trust me. This is the bar. So what are you guys doing at the bar while Boon, Hadriel, and Leslie are having their conversation?
I walk straight up to the bar and go, "Hey, do you guys have any cider?"
The barkeep, who is just a regular human, just kind of looks at you. What's your age?
Let me look this up again.
You see him sigh and reach down, grab a thick-ass tome, and open it.
Oh, where was my age?
What is your race?
Wild Hunt where?
Have you had your first hunt?
Yes.
Okay.
You have a fucking guide for every race.
Yes! It's very important. Some people just cannot be drunk. Trust me.
Like Hadriel?
I love to imagine like race, mimic, damn it.
Meanwhile, fucking, what the hell's his name? Sin runs up. Hold on. She's not supposed to have alcohol, as according to the, sir, in charge of my
Listen.
company.
Listen.
Yes, ma'am? Yes,
I
ma'am?
am a grown adult.
Are you?
Toreen, I'll get you another alcohol stick. How about that?
Alcohol stick?
Augusteen's gonna say
Yes.
no.
You lied to me last time. Never mind.
Okay, I did not lie to you last time. Well, yes, I did, but then I gave you one.
Are any of you going to buy anything?
One glass of cider,
Can
Yeah.
please.
I buy
I'm gonna
alcohol?
I don't know, miss. Can you buy alcohol? You look to be in your 30s. Are you human?
Oh,
Yes.
Did you say no?
I said yes.
The man looks over at you and squints. You may be part human, but you're clearly a domestic Leonin. How old are you?
I don't know.
He looks at you very slowly.
She
What
cracked
do you
off a
mean
boat and
you
got a little bit of
You're
amnesia
not
from
here. You're not here, so you can't tell them.
it. Dang.
What do you mean you don't? What do you mean you do not know?
Long
They're
story.
adopted.
What do you mean adopted?
No, Augusteen's gonna be
Wait,
like,
I'm adopted.
Is
Excuse me.
anyone here of legal age to drink? If not, please get out.
I am a Manticore with a wife. Therefore, I can drink.
You see the bartender slowly look over you. Hold up. What do you mean, a manticore? What the fuck do you mean, a manticore? Are
really
you
gotta stop
on
just-
something? And as he's saying this, he seems to be staring at you with more and more horror, as he
No,
seems to
Augustine's
be
gonna
able to see through the illusion.
Augustine's gonna see Hadriel.
I'm
Be like,
not
oh good, you
smart.
guys are back. Hey guys, we can leave the bar now. Hadriel's back.
I kind of want to drink.
Hello.
No,
That was only like a minute and a half. Are
Hang
you guys
on.
messing things up already?
What do you mean, a man? Where did you how are you? What bad juju are you?
Hey, there's no bad juju. Everyone's
Okay.
different.
I'm
We
not
come from
talking to
different
you,
paths
I'm
of life.
talking
Well,
to
here, do you want
them.
me to scare you with my dead
August-
corpse?
No,
Excuse
Augustine's
me?
gonna be like,
Boon
hey,
is gonna
Augustine
just
is gonna
hit
be
outside.
pushing
Holy
everything out.
shit.
I start
Augustine's gonna be
floating.
push everything out. I'm gonna, Hadriel, can you help me please? As I'm
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
I'm
I
gonna
pull
be
up.
bringing and pushing everybody out of the bar.
I'm holding
away from
on
this
to
poor
my
bartender.
stool as tightly as I can for dear
I'm
life.
not gonna.
No
I'm
one-
not
Miss,
gonna
please,
try.
can we just go?
I want my
I'm not
cider.
gonna try and move Toreen.
I will get
I
you
already
a
know how
different
that's gonna
cider.
go.
There's a convenience store down. I'm sure Harvey can get you one. Can we please leave? Because now Ryan looks really upset. And you see the human is beat red in the face, just getting ready. You see him reaching under the counter for something. Out.
Boon's gonna go ahead and go to the
Skylar,
market so
get
she
out.
can get some strawberries.
But
Leslie, do you want to go with
but
me?
alcohol.
You see him
Grab
pull out a
Skylar and go.
shotgun. Get out.
I want you to try to shoot me with that.
Oh my
Hey.
god! Can we please stop? You're tangible.
Boon,
You are tangible.
Okay,
Toreen,
we're out. We're out. I grabbed.
let's please leave.
Oon, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Oh,
As you see this person, who's just been slowly making their way around the bar, around the bartender, just kind of reach out and grab you.
oh, me?
Yes,
Oh
you.
shit!
Oh, damn. All right. Hold on. Where'd it go? Ooh, nice. I got a 19.
Augustine is this close to just leaving them behind,
Then leave.
That might be a good idea.
but he just
Yeah, you might need to.
Oh, man.
Wait,
Alright.
would anything happen
Wolfie.
to Skylar, correct? Because I'm trying to grab onto her so we can go.
I'm waiting to see
What is your
what's going on.
strength? Oh, your strength is not great, but it's okay. We can convert that to dexterity.
Hmm?
Nice. You try to move and you can't.
What the? Hello?
I'd like to have a few words with you. Alone, please.
No thanks. I pass.
Can I look at him? What is the person that's grabbing Oon right now?
You see, it is a rather colorful individual. It's a woman that's maybe about 5'5", just wearing a snakeskin jacket and leather pants. She's got no shirt on, but her chest is bandaged. And you see that she has these ears. They're not quite cat ears, but they're definitely feline in nature. The most shocking thing about her, though, is that she has one eye. The other eye is covered by an eye patch.
I'm gonna look over at her and be like,
Oh,
"Excuse
shit.
me, what would you like with my ward?"
Yeah, what's up?
She looks over at you, and she was wearing a very serious expression before, but you see her lips draw back into a crooked, insane-looking smile.
Wait a minute. Do I know you?
Maybe? Can I talk to you just for a teeny tiny moment? Alone.
Only if
Odd.
I'm there.
I'll get to
Yeah.
you. I'll get to you, Toreen-chan.
Okay, nope, we're done.
I know who this is, Kai.
Good. I hope you realize who else is behind you, then.
Ah!
I just want to have a teensy little minute alone. And I promise, nothing bad's gonna happen to your ward. I just
Are
want
you
to talk to
sure?
her.
I'm not too sure about that. Are you by any chance the Corp Majesty?
What?
Is that not who it is?
You said the corpse majesty?
That's what you wrote.
Where?
Right here. Hold on.
I don't know why, but there's something so fucking funny about a big build up to a villain, a longtime villain or whatever, who's passing somebody. You're like, oh, you're Jackson. Like, no, what are you?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yep, that's who this is.
Okay.
I forgot I gave her
Okay.
so many titles.
Okay.
So, you want to try and leave?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna. You should know, I'm conflicted because of trauma.
Do you say that out loud?
Well... Oh, believe me, I am very well aware. Which is why I just want to talk to you alone. Just for a
Not
minute.
alone.
Well, I ain't gonna have her sitting in here. I've got different beef with her later. So, we either settle this beef now, all at once, outside, because I don't feel like paying more money than I already have waiting for you. You can just give me a few minutes of your time. Just a few. Nothing bad's gonna happen until you leave this bar. I promise.
Until I leave this bar?
Until you leave the bar.
Nothing bad will happen until I leave.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you want to go talk outside?
I'll talk to you guys, whoever you are. I mostly just want to talk to little Toreen in private. It probably won't be private. It'll be a great show. But I need to talk to her first, so...
How about you unhand me?
Are you gonna leave?
Are you gonna let me go?
She lifts her hand up, holds it up in the air.
Okay, I just get out of grasp?
You're leaving the bar.
No, just her grasp.
She's not holding you.
Wait, what? You said that she was holding me.
She lifted up her hand and held it up in the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna move. Okay, I'm gonna move away from her.
Okay, you take a step away. And she's just following you with her eye before it turns on to everybody else. Graham?
What do you mean? I'm kind of wanting a drink, but we
Not
did upset the
you.
bartender. Oh.
All right, I'm going to.
Hey,
You
you're
see
going
Sin
nowhere!
immediately leave.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Hadriel. Hadriel.
I'm gonna tap Boon on the back and say, "Listen, you got to deal with your past shit, okay?" Simultaneously, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna cast Heart
I
to Heart.
hate you. What do you
Cast
mean?
what?
What is that?
Okay. How long does that spell last?
You didn't give me a time, just a distance.
Oh, is it just distance? It has a time duration.
Does it? I didn't see that. I thought I would have marked it down.
To heart 5e. Heart to heart 5e, SRD. 1 hour. Okay. Third. Alright, you cast
And then I'm gonna
that.
walk outside.
Okay, you walk outside, and immediately you see there are about 5 wares waiting outside. All of the feline descent.
Oh,
I'm
my
just kind of.
God.
I'm gonna go ahead and move kind of in front of Leslie.
I'm gonna go
Alright, you do
Skylar.
that. Leslie is
Okay,
staring
outside.
one of them down. They aren't making any moves. You see one of them isn't aware, or at least isn't of the feline descent. You see that he's some sort of canine, but the rest of them seem to be a mixture of regular cats. There's a tiger, and yeah, cats and a tiger. What about Toreen and
Oh,
Augusteen?
yeah.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
going outside and grabbing Skylar so she could, making sure she leaves too.
Skylar, are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving. I will accept my fate by being.
I'll
picked up
wait in the
and just
doorway.
grab
Nothing.
Val.
Okay. You wait in the doorway.
Technically, I haven't left the bar.
You have not, but actually, can she make you leave? I think she can. Let's see here. Choco, Twirl, reactions. No, she cannot make you leave yet. But that's okay. What languages? You have to know this language.
Oh, God.
And you do. You hear, this woman say to you in Draconic, let's have a seat.
Okay.
You have a seat?
Yeah. I don't want to
She's-
do anything harsh. I just don't hurt my friends. That's all I ask. I might deserve whatever it is that you're about to do to me. Just don't hurt my friends. That includes Toreen.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Why do I care about anyone else except you and Toreen? I mean, I'm gonna
Why?
hurt Toreen. That's just gonna be a given.
Why?
Why? Because you shitheads left for a year, and I had to pick up the consequences of you being gone for an entire year.
I made a deal with you, didn't I?
You made a deal with us, and it's been a year. You stopped communicating with me, Toreen tucked tail and left, and I've been sitting here wondering, oh, is she fucking dead finally? And I was gonna get really bored. Like, really bored. She's the funniest thing since Gags, and I just can't let her go.
I don't.
Especially
think it's
now,
her
do you
fault.
see what she looks like? You see what you look like.
What do you mean?
happened?
I put my hand up and show the ring.
I don't care about that. I can see through that a mile away. It's weak.
Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, why do you look soft? Scrawny. You smell like... Strian. You trying to go civil?
Is the bartender listening?
Bartender can't understand. He's just kind of sitting there.
On it. Okay.
Yep.
I somewhat remember what happened. I don't remember the other person. But, we don't... I don't remember.
I see it. Go on, Raven.
Anyway, I was just gonna say, I don't remember.
She looks at you real long and hard with this eye that just keeps twitching. And you see it kind of widen. And this really big grin showing way too many teeth, cutting way too deep into her face, just spreads. You're shitting me. You got sick? It can affect ghosts?
Apparently.
That means this... No wonder she hasn't come back. She fucking forgot how. Oh, it's a good thing I'm gonna...
I got sick.
No. That explains why she's soft too. You're all sick. You gotten better. Most of the time the sick just bumble around, not sure where they are, looking disoriented and lost until something puts them out of their misery or they go to a nice home. And then they die. You don't look as sick. You're not as weak. You're still weak, but not as weak. She's gotten the weakest. You know, that really pisses me off, you know? The great dog that fucked up.
Don't hurt her.
Well, you know what? What are you gonna do?
Anything? I don't care about my demise, if that's what you're trying to imply. If I were to try to stop you.
I ain't gonna kill you. Killing you would be too much. It would be too easy. Especially as you are now. And I really don't care about killing you. I care about killing her. And setting things right.
Well, then I guess you and I are gonna stay here for quite a bit, right? Let's talk.
She looks you up and down. Nah. We ain't gonna talk. You see her sit up and she reaches down and picks up something you hadn't quite noticed because it was tucked under the bar. And she hefts it up and it is a coffin wrapped in chains. It's a very ornate looking coffin. I got a job to do. And you ain't gonna stop me. And you hear her make this high-pitched yowling sound. It sounds like a scream, but then you realize it is the roar of a cougar. And immediately, these wares start to back off and move. But they don't quite move far enough. There's gaps if you guys wanted to try and run. But we're gonna have to figure that out next week.
Damn. What the hell?
Who's ready to fight? Fight time, guys!
Is it fight time?
Guess?
Well, I mean, she's
Well-
bent on killing Toreen, so I'm not gonna just let her do that.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not gonna let her do that either.
I'd love to see you try!
Oh.
We'll find out next week on the Adventures of Masquepade. I can't believe we got through 2 things that I wanted to do today.
Wow, it's a record.
I know.
Yay!
And then
We
combat's
got
gonna take an entire session.
Or more.
What?
I speak from
I'm hoping-
I speak from experience.
I'm hoping to just steamroll this, honestly. It's very important that I get through this.
Okay.
Bye, guys!
Goodbye.
Bye.